Is it working? Sorry, I had to record and the stream like crashed. So, my apologies for that. But it's time to edit a video, which I haven't done in a while. It's gonna be a little bit weird. Um, you probably clicked on this video because hello. For the merge community. Hello, and welcome to this video. You probably clicked on this video because, you know, it's a merge video, and you're probably a part of the merge community. Well, let me tell hello, and welcome to this video. You probably clicked on this video because, you know, it's a merge video, and you're probably a part of the merge community. Well, let me people who need to learn a bit, and you're probably a part of the merge community. Let me tell you, this video is meant for people who hello, part of the merge community. Well, let me tell you, this video is meant for people who need to learn a bit more about the game and its mechanic, which is the invite ticket. Now, this is a mechanic that is basically groundbreaking and has allowed me to get very fast ball 11s, ball 12s, and ball 12s. Allow me to get very fast ball 11s, ball 12, ball 11s, ball 12, fast ball 11. Ball 12s. And ball, and ball, and ball. Ball 12s, and ball 15s. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Fast ball 11s, ball 12s, and ball 15s. 15. Ball 15s. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Crazy. Teens. Teens. Ball 12s and ball 15s. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Very simple. And ball 15s. Yeah. Now this method is yeah, that's pretty crazy. Now this basically just one pretty crazy. Now this method is very simple. You basically just want to have a bunch of you basically just want to have a bunch of and this method method is very simple to do. Very fast. Ball 11s, ball 12s, and ball 15s. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Method is very simple. And this method is very simple to do. You just want to have a bunch of people who you can consistently invite to a server. Doing this, the game will think that you're inviting different people every time to the server. Now, if you doing this, the game will think that you're inviting different people. If you want to get easier, all you have to do is get the invite tool and consistently have a lot of people to invite to the server. In doing this, you'll easily get more and more invite tickets. And the more this number goes up, the more thousands of balls you get. So eventually, you can have tons of them. In a server that had ball 22 and 21, which I'll have a picture of on screen. So much of this happened. A picture of on screen. I'll have a pic. I'll have. That the developer of the Burbs word tons of them. In a server that had ball 22 and 21, which I'll have a picture of on screen, so much of this happened that the developer of the Burbs word, or a bug, happened and made it so it kind of bugged out on the server. Now, this server ran for a pretty long time, but this video isn't about that server, even though I might make one about it eventually. This video isn't about that server. But the developer of the Burbs word, or a bug, happened and made it so it kind of bugged out on the server. Now, this server ran for a pretty developer of the Burbs. One, which I'll have a picture of on screen. So much of this happened that the developer of the Burbs word, this happened that the developer of the burbs word, or a bug, which I'll have a picture of on screen. So much of this happened that the developer of the burbs word, or a bug, happened and made it so it kind of bugged out on the server. Now, this server ran for a pretty long time, but this video isn't about that server, even though I might make one about it eventually. Now, if you want about it eventually. If you want to make one about it eventually. Now, if you want to do this Now, if you want to do this method, you're going to have a lot of people who you want to invite, mainly alt accounts or just friends in general. You want to do this so that you can get an optimal amount of people in the server. So, to do this, find a bunch of people in public servers, add them, and invite them to your privates, or public server if you're trying to go for higher level balls in public servers. Now, this method can work for a pretty long time until the server breaks, and I would recommend using it for as long as you can. On my alt account, as long as you can. On my alt account in the public server, I was able to do the method over 30 times, which resulted in over 30,000 balls being spawned, which is about the equivalent of a ball
Bro.
which is about the equivalent of a ball of a ball Yeah, pretty crazy. Of a ball 16. Yeah, pretty crazy. A free ball 16 just for doing a stupid bug. And this works in any server. This is my current private server, and as you can see, it's pretty jam-packed full of stuff. This was from using it, the invite bug, to get tons of balls spawned. But the best thing is once you're done with one account, you can go on to the next, and the next, and the next, and keep doing this bug. So I spawned in today over 27,000 balls doing this bug, which pushed me far ahead of schedule for a while. It saves about 10 hours of time. So use this bug if you want to. It makes all the difference, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace. Peace.